Forget about the North's votes in 2027 if you move central bank FAAN departments to Lagos, Northern Elders wants Tinubu. The forum also warned Tinubu against relocating certain departments of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria from Abuja to Lagos or any part of the southern region of the country. The Katsina Elders Forum has threatened that Bola Tinubu will be risking his chances in the 2027 general elections if he dares to relocate critical national infrastructure to Lagos State. The forum also warned Tinubu against relocating certain departments of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, from Abuja to Lagos or any part of the southern region of the country. The forum also accused the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory City, Wike, of deploying all tactics to infiltrate Abuja with kidnappers to fine-tune the federal government plan of relocating such projects. The secretary of the forum, Andiu Mohammed, on Wednesday evening, while briefing journalists on the forum resolutions after a closed-door meeting, said the relocation move was a premeditated attempt in cripple the socio-economic activities of the northern Nigeria. Mohammed said the contractor of the refurbished airport rescue and firefighting vehicles project of the Omar Musa Yar'Adua International Airport wrote to the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace, Festus Kayamo, demanding its relocation for flimsy reasons. According to him, President Tinubu was being ill-advised by those he termed enemies of Nigeria who did not want the unity of the country to relocate the Katsina Airport project, CBN departments and FAAN to the southern part of the country. Mohammed was quoted as saying, "Therefore, we are warning Mr. Bola Tinubu as long as he is interested in coming back in 2027, as long as he is interested in the votes of the Northerners, to reserve this unconstitutional decision. Whoever is advising him to take such decision is an enemy of the country. Such a person is not interested in the Nigerian project, and the North is not afraid of telling Tinubu to his face that we are not ready to re-elect him in 2027 once he starts moving all the critical departments to Lagos." Mohammed also alleged that the FCT minister is inviting the Israelis to come and provide security to Abuja. "We have never known anything like kidnapping in Abuja until Wike came into Abuja as a minister." He therefore charged President Tinubu to focus on tackling the myriad of insecurity challenges upsetting the North rather than relocating economic boosting projects from the region to other parts of the country. He said that despite the insecurity situation in the North, Tinubu is not making any effort to curb the insecurity and is moving all the departments to the south. After listening to the statement of this Northern Elders Forum saying that if Tinubu relocate the FAAN and some departments of the CBN to Lagos, that he should forget about 2027. You know why I was laughing after reading their statement? It's not because that I am supporting Tinubu's move of those departments to Lagos. It is absolutely wrong. Well, but we predicted things like this would happen. So, when I read their statement, I said, why is it that this Northern Elders Forum, they after this relocation of some departments from Abuja to Lagos as something that is critical, as something that they will put as a benchmark why they will not support Tinubu in 2027? What about the insecurity in the North? What about your people that are dying every day? What happens to I will call them multitudes of people that are dying because even the government couldn't account the number of people, the specific number of people that have been displaced, that have lost their life due to insecurity just in 2 months, December, January. So, who is deceiving whom? Well, this is to the people from the North. If the interest of your elders is just the relocation of the departments from Abuja to Lagos, that is their issue, that is their headache, that is their problem, meaning these people don't represent the interest of the North. I mean the North, that if you are not waiting to be kidnapped, you are waiting to be killed. The North that every day we are hearing the news of insecurity, That is when these people's priority will be the relocation of FAANs or CBN departments to Lagos. What are you people fighting for? What is the priority? Well, I am just seeing this as also what the federal government is also prioritizing, because I don't see any reason why the federal government will be tending to move all those things or prioritizing relocating all those things where people are dying, where citizens are dying, people are being kidnapped every day. So I think if the government is for the people, their first thing to do is to make sure that their constitutional work of protecting the lives and property of the citizens is something they're supposed to bring out the first, not even talking about any other thing. I think the Northern Elders Forum should be talking about insecurity. They should be dragging Tinubu, even telling him that he should never even contest in 2027 if he did not stop insecurity challenges, not even moving the FAAN department or CBN department. Anytime I listen to Nigerians talking, especially people that call themselves elders or political elites, that does not represent the intelligence of the average Nigerians. We are wiser than that. We know things more than that, because when foreigners will read our national newspapers looking at, oh, this Northern Elders Forum, they said if Tinubu relocate this to the South or to the Lagos state, that they will not vote for him in 2027. They will say, come on, is that the issue now where people are dying? People would like to see where these people will protect the interests of their people that are dying. We tell the federal government enough is enough. We are going to do this to protect lives and property. That was what I was expecting. Anyway, I'm not forgetting that these people have been accused of, working with all these bandits, in terrorizing their own people. That is very, very unfortunate. So people should be aware of all these things. If you are not sensitive in understanding the language of the people, you won't know what is going on in Nigeria. And that is why we are calling for referendum. We are calling the Republican Constitution to be returned, where each zones, each regions will take care of their resources, manage their resources, have their own security, have their own police, and everybody will just live in peace. Because I do not understand this situation where some part of the country don't even care whether the vandal cows more than human beings. I don't know, but that is the situation. But history has demonstrated that people has removed their so-called leaders. King has been removed. But the question is, who has the courage today to do it? Do we really have the courage to rise up to that responsibility? Yes, we have. But the problem is the system. Is the system in the sense that if you want to do anything now, even want to protest, it is the same part of the country that will tell you that protest is haram, protest is a crime. But when you come to think of it, they are the ones who are victimized of these circumstances and the reasons why people wanted to protest. So this is very bad. I condemn Tinubu's intention of relocating it. I also condemn in a strict term the Northern Elders' priority of talking about relocation of the FAAN and some CBN departments. When your people are dying, you're supposed to talk about that one first. Let me know what you think about this, their own claim of not supporting Tinubu because of relocation. Let me know what you think about it.
Condemnation, until husband is